To Ma'am Maria Cristina Hitos po, I mean, si Ma'am Joanne Dichoso. Sa attendance form po ma'am, kailangan niyo po mag-sign in sa inyong Gmail if gamit niyo po yung inyong mobile phone. Before po kayo makakapag-fill out ng ating attendance form.
The record. Good morning. Wala sabi? Chat. Good morning.
Good day, everyone.
Welcome to our Digital Literacy of Microsoft Office 365. You may sign attendance through this link. Thank you.
Ano ba yan?
Masya na oh. Yan, ko lang kanina.
Okay. Let me check what the attendance form just for a while. Attendance form. If nakalagay po sa inyo, I need permission. Thank you. If still need permission po, patry na lang din po nitong another link. I think okay naman na po siya since madami na din pong responses na nakakapasok. Doon po sa mga participants po natin na still need permission yung nakalagay sa tuwing ina-access natin yung attendance form, please do refresh or reload your browsers para po makapag-submit po tayo ng response sa ating attendance po.
Kaya ganun, namati ka.
Good afternoon po. For a moment po, please accomplish the attendance form and we will be starting po at exactly 1 p.m. Thank you.
Hidea nga na shape. Good afternoon to everyone. So again, it's already 1 p.m. So let us start our digital literacy on Microsoft Office 365 for teachers. So ito po ang ating digital literacy ay Sorsogon and DepEd SPA Sorsogon, especially sa ating mga Microsoft Education Ambassadors. To start with, Nag-sign in ako. Talaga na?
may I request everyone to please mute our microphones. So during our discussions, interruptions will be less. Thank you. So let's get back. Okay. So before anything else, I would like to greet everyone, our women. Happy National Women's Month. So hello po sa ating mga women educators. So, happy National Women's Month po sa ating lahat. Of course, to start with, let us first bow our heads and feel the presence of our Lord.
Let's put ourselves in the holy presence of God. Father in heaven,
Mahibi si bata.
of life, we humbly ask that you bless each one of us, from the speakers, program committees, guests, and participants. Guide us to make better decisions as we incorporate what we will learn throughout this activity. Thank you for the infinite blessings and countless opportunities. Lord, today as we start our activity, may we always be grateful to learn new things. Shed the light of your wisdom and bless each one, especially our speakers, as they will share Through your mercy and grace, may peace and utmost understanding shine and dwell unto us. Almighty God, accompany each one and help us concentrate for us to gain more knowledge as we listen.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. So thank you po for taking the time on participating on our digital literacy training on Microsoft Office 365. So before anything else, may I run through some of the meeting rules natin. So first of all, for the attendance, so you may sign up or submit your response on our attendance link provided po on the chat box. So, if nakapag-submit na po, so disregard na lang ito. Second one po ay to keep your microphones on mute at all times. So, ito po ay applicable sa mga discussions natin, pero during our question and answer, so if you are recognized po by raising your hand, if you are recognized by our resource person, you may unmute po yourself so you can, okay. Next one po is the question and answer. Ask questions in the so this is ating Zoom meeting. Question and answer.
Okay na.
Box. Ayan. So pwede niyo po dyan i-drop ang inyong mga questions. So later on, we can read it to our resource persons po. Last one po is the battle to rehydrate every now and then. So always keep a glass or a bottle beside you.
Kasi mailang ka dyan, hindi mo na po lang maris.
Okay, I think mga nakamute pa. So may I ask everyone to mute themselves? Yes po. The attendance link was provided in the chat box, so I will chat po again.
Maribo ko dyan, eh? Maribo ko mga pimilikan.
Okay. I request everyone to mute their microphones. So, ayun. So, hopefully everyone po understands na kailangan natin mag-mute para po hindi natin maistorbo po ang ating mga resource person. To Ma'am Shoni Matusenyos, please keep your microphone on mute po. Thank you, ma'am.
Ano pa?
Paki-unmute po, ma'am. Yes po. I-unmute niyo po. Okay. So, keep your microphones on mute. Okay.
Apo.
First on our agenda po is to discuss or run through our schedules po of training. So, first of all is the day 1, the hybrid learning. So, ito yon. So, 1 to 1:30, we have our opening program. And to start with, may I request Sir John Ray J. Perez to be represented by Sir Albert Liava. to give the SDO ICT unit updates of implemented programs. Sir?
Kita ka na, Hidea.
Okay, good afternoon po. Sa lahat, thank you po, ma'am. Hi. So, with the emergence of the global health crisis, our educational system was immensely affected. Hence, the teachers have been encouraged to create a resourceful in creating learning materials for various learning distance modalities. Productivity tools such as Microsoft Office 365 will be a great help to the teachers in developing MELP. So based supplementary learning materials that are flexible and contextualized according to the needs of their learners. So Microsoft, together with the DepEd, the ICT, and of course, our Microsoft Education Ambassadors of the Philippines, had been establishing different programs in empowering our teachers in utilizing technology integration in classrooms. So this endeavor not only contributes to better classroom instruction, but most especially to the teachers' individual professional growth and development. Furthermore, a teacher's professional development can no longer be about exposing them to a concept in one-time workshop or giving teachers basic knowledge about teaching methodology. Instead, requires a fundamental change in a teacher practice that leads to improvement in student learning inside or outside of the classroom. So last August 17, 2020, the Department of Education has released a memorandum on guidelines on the use and administration of the GSOT and Microsoft Office 365 for education. This is in parallel with the aim of providing governance by providing tools that promote a culture of collaboration and communication and improving tasks through provision of access of the first 21st century tools that support education and its delivery. So included on this online education package are tools for email, productivity, and collaboration. In accordance with the memorandum on the provision of this educational resource, the SD of Sorsogon has released a memorandum on validation and provision of Microsoft Office 365 accounts for the school personnel last April 4, 2009. So the said division memorandum calls for validation of employee records with the respective district or cluster for the provision of the Microsoft Office 365 suite. So this includes, but not limited to, Office, Teams, OneDrive, and SharePoint. With the provision of these 21st century learning resources and by providing the teachers adequate training on the utilization of this learning resource gives an opportunity for them to cultivate and develop and the culture of innovation and creativity and responding to the challenges and demands of learning in a new normal situation. Truly, teaching the teachers are found to be highly effective in helping teachers implement new skill. This can also help the teachers acquire 21st century leadership skills for this generation. So hence, the school administrators should enrich learning communities for teachers. So in behalf of our ICT Officer 1, Sir John Perez, so yan po yung target natin. So hopefully this Office 365 training for teachers sa Sorsogon Division ay malaking tulong po ito para sa ating online or distance modalities. So, thank you po, ma'am.
For giving the SDO-ICT unit update of implemented programs on behalf of our IPO1 of Mr. John Ray.
Ikaw ko natin man sister ka, for today. Registration.
Okay, so day 1, ito po yung schedule natin for today. For day 2 naman, so upon clicking sa ating link, alam po natin na we will be attending a 5-day session po ng ating digital literacy. And on the 6th day, we will be taking the assessment. So, once po na nakapasa tayo sa assessment, digital literacy training, we will be issued certificate po. So, ito po yung day 2. We have immersive hub for collaboration. So, ito po yung schedule natin. We have 1 to 1:30 and until 5 p.m. po tayo. So, nakikita naman natin yung screen po, no?
Yan.
Okay po. So, for day 3, we have flipped classroom, March 24, 2021 until 5 p.m. For day 4, streamline efficiency with Office. So, until 4:30 p.m. tayo po sa day 4 natin on March 25. For day 5, we have last week, the day 5, those topics po discuss as well as magbigay din ng mga exciting pointers po ang ating mga speakers on game-based learning po on March 2021. So, on the last day, of course, as I've said, bukas, we will be taking up our assessment. March 27, 2021. Ito po ay via Microsoft Forms. So, assessment, I think, will be open po for Tuesday to be able to give our participants enough time to answer po the assessment. Okay, our first topic for today, day 1 of our digital literacy. May I introduce our first resource person for transforming education with MEC. He is a teacher or educator at Kasiguran Vocational School, DepEd SDO Sorsogon, and a Microsoft Education Ambassador. He is also a certified trainer of DICT Level Faculty at ILCT. So we have Ms. Jezelle Vera Hidea.
Hello, ma'am. Hello. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon po sa lahat. Good afternoon first sa ating training committee, Ma'am Lyde, and good afternoon sa ating mga speakers all the way from SD.
Delete ko pa si Hidea.
Ma'am, I think you were muted po.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, good afternoon sa ating participants for this 5-day training. Would it be okay po sa mga participants po natin, can we kindly check if nakamute po yung microphones natin kasi po there are some may mga chat po kasi sa chat box na medyo maingay daw po. So would it be okay if we check our microphones, if our microphones are muted or if it's still active po? And also, would it be okay po if we turn off our cameras so that the focus will only be the speakers for this afternoon? And also, hindi po masyadong mabigat sa bandwidth if we turn off our cameras para mas ma-access po siya ng marami. Maraming salamat po.
Paano?
Okay. Sige. I think let's have 30 seconds for checking of microphones and for turning off our videos. para mas marami po yung maka-access ng ating webinar because it's timely and it's important for everyone. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so I think pwede na tayong mag-start. Okay, so good afternoon again, Ma'am Lides. It's nice to see you again sa ating mayas from all over the Philippines. They are here to to support this 5-day activity. Sa ating participants, hello. To my fellow teachers here in the division of Sorsogon, kumusta po? I hope everything is fine, everyone is healthy. And I'll be discussing to you a very important part of this seminar, which is about Microsoft Educator Community. So to start with, I'll be sharing my screen. Wait lang po. So let me know po if you can see my screen from your end through our chat box. Okay. Nakikita na po ba yung screen natin? From your end?
Yes po.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, I am going to start my presentation. Okay. So, sorry, didistract lang po ako. Again, before I start this discussion, can we kindly check our microphones if muted na po yung microphones natin para yung speaker lang po sana yung naririnig. Thank you very much. Thank you very much po. Thank you very much, teachers. Okay, so naririnig po ba yung aking boses from your end? You can answer me on the chat box. Okay, so medyo tumahimik na. So pwede na siguro akong mag-start. Okay. So by the way, teachers, if you have questions, you can utilize our chat box for that. Kindly type in your questions on the chat box so that we can respond to your queries. Okay, so bago tayo magpunta doon sa themes, which are the highlights for this afternoon's activity, we would like to invite everyone to participate and be part of Microsoft Educator community. So we all know and we are all familiar with the different programs that was established by Microsoft to support teaching and of course the teachers. And you know, one of this program is the Microsoft Educator community because Microsoft believes in empowerment of the teacher in every school on the planet to achieve more. So it's more about collaboration. It's more about learning from each other. And it's all about learning collaboratively to fuel up skills for 21st century learning. Okay, so what is Microsoft Educator Community? So basically po, pag sinabi ho nating MEC or Microsoft Educator Community, it's a community where educators can connect, collaborate, and get 21st century ready. Okay, so ano po yung makukuha natin as an educator? What can we get from MEC or Microsoft Educator Community? Of course, we can get resources. We can get online trainings, yes, that is true. We can get online trainings for Microsoft apps and Microsoft supported apps. Short courses, courses that are less than 1 hour to complete, yet you will get specialized and customized certificates if you have completed the short courses, curated lesson plans, community of innovative educators across the globe. So once you are part of this Microsoft Educator community, you will get the chance to communicate with other educators from around the globe. since Microsoft is a global brand. And aside from the resources, you can also get the chance to be recognized. Yes, totoo po yan. You can be recognized. You can have expert recognition. So that's MIE or Microsoft Innovative Educator or Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert. Both are recognized globally. And if hindi naman natin maabot yung MIE na level because it's actually medyo madaming points ang kailangan natin ma-accumulate to be called an MIE, if we can do that, then at least we can get points or badges once we're done with online trainings and short courses. And of course, certificates once we're done with the short courses. And ito pa pala, Microsoft has an upcoming event which is the E2, or Education Exchange. So if you will be part of Microsoft Education Community, you will have the chance to be part of the E2 event or Microsoft Education Exchange. Right? We also have industry partner collaborators such as the British Council, the We Charity, UNESCO, and the edX. Okay? So how do we go to MEC or Microsoft Educator Community? On your browsers, all you have to do is go to education.microsoft.com. So it's actually web-based or online po siya. And then once you're done, once you're already on Microsoft Educator Community, all you have to do is sign up, click join now using your Office 365 account. So it's 100% free. Wala pong bayad. It's not a fee-based subscription. Walang bayad yung pagsali sa Microsoft Educator Community. You can use your Office 365 account. So if you don't have your Office 365 account, kindly contact your school ICT coordinator because they are the person who knows how to reset your password just in case you forgot your passwords or how to create your account if in case wala pa po kayong account. And then you fill up all the necessary details to complete your profile and then you're good to go. Ganun lang po kadali. It's like signing up for your Facebook account. Okay? So what can we get from it? Of course, number one, as I have said, you can get recognized for your work as an innovative teacher. So lahat po ng mga speakers from day one, mamaya si Ma'am Haidee at saka si Ma'am Catherine until the last day, all of them are certified MIE. All of them are certified Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert as well. So talagang they really know how to use these tools and they really know how to come up with best practices so that we as teachers can get inspired and encouraged to use these learning tools in our day-to-day endeavor. Also, aside from that, kung hindi man natin maabot yung level ng MIE, at least we have this certificate of recognitions. This is true for the short courses. You can get certificate of recognitions. You can also get badges such as this one. These are examples of badges that you can get once you tried to do the training programs. Aside from that, ito na po yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, you have the chance to access these webinars, resources, and courses. Okay? And you can use Skype as a tool for teaching and learning in your classroom. Microsoft has several programs that involves Skype, such as Skype-a-thon, if I'm not mistaken, wherein you can have the chance to communicate with other educators during their classes in real-time scenario. Okay? And of course, you've got the chance to connect with different educators across the globe. Since nga po that Microsoft is a global brand. Okay? So I hope that everyone will register for free and start exploring Microsoft Educators Community. So paano po? All you have to do again is go to education.microsoft.com or pwede rin nyo pong i-like ang Microsoft Education Philippines sa Facebook using their account. na naka-flash po ngayon sa ating screen. Okay, so Ma'am Lai. Hello? Hello, Ma'am Laidelin?
Yes po, ma'am. Yes po.
Okay, so I think I'm done with my discussion on Microsoft Educator community.
Okay, sige. Thank you, ma'am. Ayun, kung sino po yung gustong maging Microsoft Education Ambassador, so you can just check it out. And na-discuss na din ni Ma'am Jezelle kung paano po maging Microsoft Education Ambassador. So thank you, Miss Jezelle. So next one, may I introduce po our next speaker. Okay. So our next speaker po will be discussing about supporting initiatives with staff teams. So she is a master teacher too at Pinagbuhatan High School of DepEd SDO Pasig. She is also a Microsoft Innovative Education Master Trainer, a Microsoft Education Ambassador, a Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert, Microsoft Certified Trainer, Microsoft Innovative Educator Master Trainer, a National Trainer for Microsoft Office 365, and a Wakilet Ambassador. So she is Ma'am Haidee S. Garrido. So Ma'am Haidee. Okay, let me just check if naandito na si Ma'am Haidee. Okay. So, Miss Jezelle, I think wala pa po si Miss Haidee. Okay, just a moment lang po.
Hi po, ma'am.
Yes, sir, Alvin po.
Habang hinihintay natin si Ma'am Haidee, may mga nakikita po ako dito, mga tumataas ang kamay.
Yes po, mga
Mga tanong po ba siguro sila?
Okay. For
a moment
po, allow ko po muna yung mag-unmute kayo if you have questions po. To those who are raising their hands, may we ask po if may mga questions po kayo. You can just chat po using our chat box or our Q&A section po. So, Ms. Jezelle, is it okay po to accept questions po already?
Hello po, Ma'am Len. May nag-message po si Ma'am Haidee. Sabi niya, hindi daw po siya nakashare.
Hello?
Restricted po ang account niya.
Yeah, Ma'am Lied,
yes,
I think may message si Ma'am Haidee na restricted daw po yung account niya. Please give me the access po, sabi niya.
Restricted
okay.
po ba? Okay, wait lang po.
Yes, okay.
Just a moment po.
Hello, sir, Yaba?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, so habang naghihintay tayo kay Ma'am Haidee, I think may mga questions na gusto tayong sagutin.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello po, good afternoon. Am I audible na po?
Okay na, andito na si Ma'am Haidee.
Okay.
Yes, I was restricted earlier. Okay po.
Okay.
Ayan, hello po, good afternoon. I'm Haidee S. Garrido from SDO Pasig City. Medyo malapit po ang Sorsogon sa puso ko. It's because my mother was from, and my husband also was from Matnog, Sorsogon. Yun po yung aming bakasyonan po. Though hindi po ako lumaki sa Matnog, pero nakasabot man ako ng diyo na na language ba. No? Kaya lang dun po sa place po namin is parang ano siya, Bisakol siya. No? It's a combination of Bicol language and yung Karatig ano po namin, province po, which is, I guess, Samar po yata yung aming ano, tawiring dagat lang po. So yan po, thank you very much for inviting us, Sir Abet, no? And thank you for the very, sabihin ko na parang nakakatabang puso na, ano, na introduction to our speaker and to our MC host. So let me share my screen. Okay. Nakikita na po ba ang aking screen, dear teachers? Ayan po. Nakikita na po ba ang aking screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, my topic for today is about the function of Microsoft Teams. Parang nag-e-echo lang po ako. Hindi ko alam kung sa akin po galing. Someone is 11 participants raise their hands. Okay. Okay po. So, my topic for today, siguro later on, I'll be entertaining questions po. If there are questions later on po. Pero pasensya na po kayo, I wasn't able to change the logo, no? Kasi katatapos lang din ang aming dire-diretso po kasi ang aming training, no, from our own division and then sa ibang division at sa iba pong kasama na po ang Sorsogon. Okay? So, ang Bicol region. So, my topic is about the use of Microsoft Teams for collaboration. So, by the way, once again, I am Haidee Garrido from Pinagbuhatan High School, SDO Pasig. If you have questions later on about the topic that I'm going to discuss and hindi po tayo mabigyan ng chance para masagot ito, kindly email me on the following email addresses that was posted, no, or shared in your screen. So, ayan po. Ayan. So, again, we will deep dive, no, on the use of Microsoft Teams for collaboration, not only in our classroom, but also with our co-teachers, no, in our school. Okay. So, I guess naka-share naman po ang sounds ko. So, I just want to show you some scenarios. No? I guess this scenario is actually very common at nararanasan po natin to in today's situation, especially that we are restricted with face-to-face conversation with someone. It's either our co-teachers or our students. So talagang tayo ay nakarely sa ating mga online platforms po, no, in order to communicate with them. Lalo na po dito sa NCR, talagang medyo lumalaki po talaga yung increasing po yung cases po namin, especially within dito po sa amin po sa Pasig, medyo nakakatakot nga po. So as much as possible, everything was done virtually, okay? So let me play it.
Okay, double click on my computer.
Audible po ba? Naririnig po ba yung aking video na plinay?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, po,
Double click on my computer. I can see your computer. No. Click on my computer on your computer. How can I click on your computer from my computer? There is an icon labeled my computer on your computer. Double click it. What the hell? What is your computer doing on my computer? Double click on your computer. Which icon do I have to click? My computer. Tell me, where do you live? I go to your house to click on your computer. Oh my God.
Okay, I guess you can actually relate with the situation, especially if pwede pong mangyari to, no? It's either of the following reasons. It's either the instructions that we are giving are not sabihin natin not clear. No? Or it could be someone na nakaka-receive po ng instruction ay wala po siyang technical know-how about the instructions that we are giving. Maybe it is jargon. When we say jargon, very technical. So wala po silang idea about it. Or it could be yung platform or device na gamit natin, no? And other factors that might affect with the communication barrier. So especially nowadays, talagang may barriers po sa communication, especially when we are using internet, no? So ang mga barriers po niyan is the internet connection, no, the time, no, especially when we're talking with someone who is in different time zone. So kami po dito po sa school namin, no, dito po sa aming school, dumarating po kami sa punto na talagang yung parang gusto mo nang sumuko. It's because you're giving instructions to your students, but sad thing is that hindi po nila makuha yung instruction, not because hindi nila kayang sundin, it's because the platform that we are using, no. So of course, sana dumating yung time, no, sana malapit na at sana matapos na tong ating dinadanas ngayon, because it's very, sabihin na natin, parang nakakaubos po ng lakas, nakakaubos ng resistensya talaga yung mga barriers na to sa communication. And one of the reason po siguro kung bakit namin dinidiscuss ang Microsoft Teams is because naniniwala po kami na malaki po ang gagawa ng Microsoft, no? The different platform inside the Office 365, and one of those is Microsoft Teams, in order to sabihin na nating babawasan itong mga communication barriers na to. Okay? So, yun nga lang po, ang medyo challenging part lang po nito ay kailangan po talaga na ito ng internet connection. Okay? Sige po. So, if I'm gonna ask you what application do you usually use in conducting or attending a virtual meeting webinar, maybe some of you will answer me, mas madaling gamitin ng Zoom, mas hindi ganun ka-complicated, or pwedeng sabihin natin na we are comfortable using the Google Meet, no? Wala pong problema doon, no? Lahat po ng iyon ay pwede nating gamitin. No? Lahat po ng iyon ay kung sa tingin natin ay kaya nating i-manipulate and we are comfortable using it, it's okay. But the question there is, nasusunod ba natin yung tinatawag nating data privacy po ng ating pong mga estudyante? Napapangalagaan ba natin yung batas na kung saan ay nagsasaad na dapat maprotektahan po ang identity and personal information about our students? If ganun po, no, ang magiging kasagutan niyo sa akin using the different, the most comfortable webinar platform that you are using, then go po tayo dyan. Pero kung nasa-sacrifice po nito ang data privacy ng ating mga students, then we have to look for another platform na kung saan ay hindi po sila masasabi nating ma-exploit, no? Exploit in a way na hindi man natin gustuhin, no? Pero hindi kasi ganun ka-safe. Maybe yung platform na gamit natin. And we have heard numerous issues, no? Doon sa mga ilang platform po na ginagamit natin ngayon when it comes to data privacy. Wait lang po ha, medyo maingay ang aking asawa. Okay po, pasensya na po. Okay, so kaya naman po, with regards to data privacy, last April 18 po ay naglabas po ng isang memorandum under the Office of the Undersecretary. Okay, at pinost din po to ng ating Yusek Alain Pasqua, no, sa kanyang page, kung saan nagbanggit po siya dito ng ilang platform na kung saan ay pwede nating gamitin for video conferencing. And one of those platform, so yan po, okay, so that we have here the memorandum number, no. Actually medyo outdated na nga ito, merong mas bago dito. Siguro hihingan ko na lang po ng tulong mamaya si Sir Abet and si Ma'am yung ating ICT co-or na yung ating first speaker to kindly give us or give your teacher the idea of what a copy rather nung memorandum na inilabas, no? Pero yung the memorandum that I am referring with is actually yung pagmamigrate po ng workplace from workplace by Facebook to Microsoft Teams. Pero bago po iyon, so ito nga po last April 17, nagbaba po ng memorandum under the Office of Undersecretary na kung saan nag-recommend po siya ng 3 platform kung saan ay pwede nating gamitin, no? Which is safe when we are conducting video conferencing with our students. And one of those po, nangunguna po dyan, yung Microsoft Teams. Okay? Pangalawa po yung Workplace by Facebook, and then yung Google Meet. Kung napapansin niyo po, wala po dyan ang Zoom. Okay? Kasi nga po, napakarami pong naging issue ng Zoom. No? Pero, I believe naman po na inaayos din nila. No? Mas okay din po na marami po tayong options when it comes to the platform, online virtual platform that we are using in video conferencing. But I guess, dapat po, bukod po sa conveniente natin, no, nating mga teachers, dapat ang isipin din po natin is how safe that platform is. Okay? So hindi po ito sasangga, no, doon sa possible, no, we are not aware but we are actually violating, no, the data privacy law. Okay? So what is Microsoft Teams? So for today's first session about Microsoft Teams, we're gonna answer what Microsoft Teams is, bakit ba Microsoft Teams, and paano nga ba natin gagamitin ang Microsoft Teams. So dadalian ko lang po ito, no? More on demonstration ako, and sana po ang request ko lang for those who have an account already, please do participate po para lalo po nating ma-appreciate yung Microsoft Teams. Okay? So, pasadahan ko po muna. What is Microsoft Teams? Definitely, Microsoft Teams is the hub for team collaboration in Office 365. Okay, you can actually use it for conferencing. No, integrates the people, content, and tools. Your team needs to be more engaged and effective. Okay, so ano po ba yung pwede pong maging benefits natin upon using the Microsoft Teams? First is that you can create a virtual classroom with your students. You can hold classes, you can do staff collaboration, meetings, trainings over online meeting. Okay? At ito po, no, if you have the faculty account, nako, napakaswerte niyo po kasi dito po sa Pasig, sadly is that the account that was distributed to the teachers are student account. So, medyo itong feature po na ito ay hindi namin nagagamit. Pero, naniniwala ako na sa Bicol, sa Sorsogon, maaaring ang naibigay po sa inyong account is actually a faculty account. No? So if it is a faculty account, it could be A3. And one of the features that you may enjoy is you can actually manage assignments and quizzes with the use of your Microsoft Teams. Okay, dito rin po sa Microsoft Teams, aside sa napakadali pong magbigay ng assignment and quizzes, you can also use the feedback, what do you call this, the feedback feature of it. No, you don't need to use your messenger only to give feedback to your students. Or kung modular naman po kayo, hindi na po kayo mapapagod sa paglalagay po ng ng mga comments sa ating mga modules na ibinabalik po natin sa students. It's because napakadali po ng pagbibigay ng feedback. But still, hindi pa naniniwala po ako dahil nasa province po tayo, no? Very challenging po ang internet connection. We cannot get away pa rin po with the paper and pen, no? Siguro dito sa Manila, kung may challenge po kami na ganyan, lalo na po siguro sa ating sa mga provinces. Lalo pa may mga lugar tayo yung tinatawag na masukal or hindi kayang marating ng signal, no, ng internet. Okay? You can share file and edit documents together, no? Pwedeng at the same time, 2, 3 of you can edit documents, no? At the same time, sabay-sabay. Okay, meron din po tayong co-authoring feature in Microsoft Teams. Okay, you can use the note-taking features through the use of OneNote. If you're not yet familiar with OneNote, there is a topic, no? One of the topic that we will going to discuss on our 5 days training is, one of those is OneNote. So, exciting po, no? Malalaman po nyo yung function ng OneNote. Okay? And you can easily integrate with hundreds of third-party application into Teams platform. You want to use Microsoft Forms, you can add it. You want to use Poly, you can use it. You want to add OneNote, you can add it, no, in your tab. At napakarami pa pong iba. Later on po, ipapakita ko kung ano-ano po yung mga applications na nakapaloob po sa Office 365 at nakapaloob po sa ating Microsoft Teams. Okay? Ito po, ako very nai-enjoy ko po to. This is one of the feature na talaga pong gamit na gamit ko. It is sending announcement and keep your students engaged. Ang kagandahan po dito, di ba tayo, when we are typing announcements, no? Ang ginagawa po natin is we type it in one GC, then we send it one by one to our students, no? This time po, using your Teams, you can actually type one announcement in one channel. All you have to do is to send the announcement, no, at the same time to other channels. And I will show you that feature later. Okay, ano pa po ba? Okay, and you can connect from anywhere, any device, any platform, laptop, desktop, mobile, or tablet or mobile, and other operating system, gagana po ang ating Microsoft Teams. Okay, stay on top of things, get instant notification and real-time announcement in the channel you follow. Pag nag-follow po tayo ng channel, para rin pong messenger na kung saan once you follow a certain channel or a certain group, no, automatic po, real-time po yung mga notifications, no? Pag nag-subscribe tayo sa YouTube, pag nag-follow tayo ng page sa Messenger, parang kasing katulad po noon sa Microsoft Teams, na kung saan updated ka sa mga what activities, no, of the group or the page that you are following. Okay, so our objectives for today is we're gonna set up your account for the first time. But I guess this is not the first time, because according to Sir Abet, no, nakapag-conduct na po sila ng webinar, no, regarding po sa gamit ng Microsoft Teams and other Office 365 application. Pero kung hindi pa po, no, para po sa mga first time po, makikita nyo po how you're gonna set up your account for the first time. We will create your first team. We will create your channels. We will try to identify what type of team po ang gagamitin natin. Classes ba, PLC, staff, and others. Okay, we will add members, no, of your channels. It's either teachers or students, and then we will add additional channels, no, aside from the default channel, which is general, and then we will set it up to standard and private. Okay, makikipag-chat po ako sa inyo later. And then ito lang po yung lalagtawan ko, yung create assignments and quiz, because naka-assign po yan sa next speaker, and we will going to make announcement. Okay? At marami pa pong iba, no? Mag-create din po tayo ng meeting, and then mag-breakout room din po tayo. Okay, so nakikita niyo po sa screen nyo are the periodical table of Office 365. Ito po yung mga applications na nakapaloob sa ating Office 365. Okay? So paano po ba pumunta sa Office 365? All you have to do in your browser, in your Edge browser, in your Google browser, kung ano pong browser ang gusto nyo gamitin, you can actually access Office 365 by typing office.com. Okay? And then, mula po sa loob na yon ay pwede po nating i-download ang desktop, no, application po ng Microsoft Teams. Okay? So ano-ano po ba ang mga features, no, nakapaloob sa Microsoft Teams? Later on po makikita niyo po ito. You can have meetings, you can do chatting, you can call anyone, no, in your team, no, basta member po ng team. You can add files, you can add applications, and global conference, no, and meeting, no. Pwede po nating i-conduct yan using the Microsoft Teams. Okay, so free for education. Microsoft Teams actually is 5,000 users for team side, 350 attendance for online meeting, and meron po siyang cloud recording. So ano pong ibig kong sabihin, if in Zoom, you are using a free account, meron kayong 100 participants that you can accommodate. In Microsoft Teams, you can actually accommodate 350 attendees for online meeting. At kung iyan naman po ay live or online broadcast, you can actually accommodate 10,000 attendees. Okay? And still ano po ito, is still increasing, still updating po. May mga updates po silang ginabas, no? Mamaya po makikita nyo kung aabutin ako sa part na yon. Makikita po natin yung mga updates, okay? Who can use, no, the Microsoft Teams as long po na meron po tayong subscription if you are an educator, if you are an admin, if you are a student, and nabigyan po tayo ng account na actually it is not a free account. Pinurchase po siya ng gobyerno para sa atin. We can actually use it for 5 years. No? And I believe po na parang pang 2.5 or going 3 years na tayo. So imagine po 3 years na po natin na dapat na-enjoy ang Microsoft Teams. No? Kaya lang po, medyo ang iba po ay hesitant po na gamitin siya. It's because medyo lack po yung training natin on how to use it. So sana po ngayong araw na to ay magbukas po, no, yung inyo pong sabihin natin na you're gonna take the risk of using it, because once you start it, nako, para tong mahal natin sa natagpuan natin yung ating pong naging yung ating asawa, yung boyfriend po natin, na kung saan mapu-fall in love po kayo instantly. Parang love at first sight po sana ito, no? Pero of course, we have to anticipate it's coming, no? Ibig sabihin, kailangan nating i-take yung risk po, no? Na gamitin ito. Parang sa pag-ibig lang po, no? Hindi mo naman malalaman na it will become successful until po siguro na i-take natin ang risk. Ayan ha, may pahugot line po ako. Dito lang po ako sa Bicol nagbigay ng pahugot line, okay? So, as I have said earlier, you can actually use different devices, desktop man yan, tablet man yan, okay? iPhone man yan, Android phone man yan, Apple device man yan, and you can use the different browsers, Edge, Chrome, Google Chrome, Safari, pwede nyo pong magamit ang Microsoft Teams. All you have to do is to download aka.ms/getteams, okay? Or you can download it directly from your Office 365 account, okay? Ayan po. So, ayan. So, sige po, i-ano po natin. You can actually use Teams before you conduct your class, during, no, your delivery of your lesson to your students, and after, no, after pwede pa po tayong magkaroon ng mga pagbibigay ng mga assignments, no, pag-notify po ng ating students even after yung ma-deliver na po natin, or even after class hour, no. Okay, so sige po, i-discuss ko lang po itong we and me and my space po, and then we will proceed on the actual demonstration. Okay? So, ito pong nakikita nyo po sa left rail. Okay? Iyan po yung tinatawag natin na me space. Okay? Wait lang po Ayan. So, ano po yung me space natin? ha? Parang ako ay ano. Okay, so when we say me space, these are actually the different features, no, that you're gonna found in the left part of your Microsoft Teams, no, kung saan nandiyan po yung activity. Karaniwan dito po pumapasok ang mga notifications when we follow team, or when we are added in a team, when we are added in a team that was created by other Microsoft or Microsoft Teams users, automatic po magsisend siya ng notification sa atin. Okay? Chatting, makikita po natin yan or magagamit po natin itong chat features. If you want to use, if you want to create team, dito po yan sa icon na to, no? Yung Teams po. And then, kung mag-create po tayo ng assignment, itong icon po na ito, ang ating pong i-create. If we want to schedule a meeting, all you have to do is to click the calendar. If you want to call someone, your student or your co-teacher, click lang po natin yung calls. If you want to upload a file, okay, all you have to do, or to download the file, all you have to do is to click file. Okay? Okay, so lahat po ito ay ito pong me space. Ang pwede pong mag-manipulate nito or pwede pong mag-add ng member, mag-add ng channel ay yung tao po na nag-create po, no? Or yung owner of the team. Okay? So yung we space naman natin, this is actually the different tab for collaboration with other members in the teams. Okay? So yan po, you have the class navigation. Okay, so meron po tayong title, so we space, and we also have a title. Ito pong nakikita niyo yung Microsoft Education Ambassador. This is actually a team title. Okay, so meron po yan sa we, meron din po yan sa me. Okay, then we also have the general tab, no, in the we space, and the general channel in the me space. So parehas po siyang meron sa we and sa me. Okay, and then you have the different tabs for conversation, for files, for PLC notebook, and if you want to add another application, no, all you have to do is to click this plus icon, no, to add an additional tab. Ayan, so nakikita niyo naman po lahat po yan, lahat po na ito, this is actually a canvas, no? This is a canvas for collaboration. Diyan po tayo pwede makipag-usap or mag-conduct ng conversation among the other members of the team. Yes, and members of the team. Okay? Okay, sige po, let's start. Simulan na po natin. We will now create our first team. So how we gonna do it? Okay, pakita ko lang po Okay. Sorry po. So ang nakikita niyo po sa aking screen, these are actually the different teams that I already created. And these are actually the team that wherein I was added. Ano pong ibig sabihin? Ano pong pagkakaiba nun? Yung I am the one who created it. Ito po yung ako po yung owner of the team. Okay? Kapag ako naman po ay inad po ng ibang Teams user, okay, into a certain team, pwede rin po siyang ma-add sa aking team. Okay? So nakikita niyo po, medyo madami na siya, no? Gamit na gamit ko po ito, okay, for webinar training, no? And for my students collaboration, no? So ito po may mga team ako for my students. I have here itong excellent, adorable. I have here team for my section determined, for gentle, righteous, and for magnificent. Then this is actually PHS learning materials, school year, not this one. Ito po, Pinagbuhatan High School is the official team of our school that was created by one of my co-teacher who is also a Microsoft Education Ambassador. Sige po, let's try to create our first team. So in order to do that, in the me space, dito po sa kaliwang bahagi, okay, click
lang po natin yung teams. Okay? Double-click it kung hindi po. Kailangan makita po natin to, no? So, if hindi siya makuha ng isang click, i-double-click po natin. And then, nakikita po natin itong join or create team. Click lang po natin yan. And it will give us an opportunity to create our team. Okay? So, create team. Okay? Then the question here, ano po bang klaseng team ang i-create natin? Is it our team for our class, or baka naman po our team with our co-educators, with our co-teachers, with the admin of the school, or it could be a team for admin, no, school admin. Normally po kasi pwede pong kung school admin, no, you can use the school account, or pwede rin naman po yung i-click yung staff, no? And then others po, normally ito po ay ginagamit natin for club, study group, after school activities. No? For if you are an advisor of a certain students organization in your school, you may use the other, no? Other team type. Okay? So sige po, for now, I'll be using the PLC. Okay, since ito po ay i-create ko exclusive or for the purpose of collaboration with my co-educators, no, in the Bicol region. Kayo po yun. Okay, so i-click ko po itong Professional Learning Community or PLC. So I get again, once the first step, no, in creating a team is to identify first what type of team you're gonna create, no? So ang gagamitin ko po for now is the PLC. Okay, so upon clicking the PLC, it will give me another window, no, kung saan ay maglalagay po ako ng title, no, or the name of the team. So let's say for example, Sorsogon SDO pa po ba ang Sorsogon? Team collaboration. Okay, so I'll create a team for collaboration, no, for you. And then, ito pong description, it could be optional, no, but make it a practice po, no, na ito po ay lagyan, no. So sige po, this team is for Sorsogon, SDO, Sorsogon teachers. Okay. Okay. And then you have to identify what is the privacy, no? Is it a private team or it could be a public? No, what is the difference between the two? If pinili po natin yung private, only team owners can add member. Me, being the one who created the team, is automatic the team owner of this team. Okay? Pag public naman po, anyone in your organization can join. So any teachers, no, from Sorsogon na kung saan po ay sabihin natin may Office 365 account, ay pwede pong mag-join. Okay? So depende po yan sa inyo kung ano po ang gusto nyong privacy. But for now, I will be using or I will be selecting the private privacy. Okay, and then I'll click next. Okay. Okay, and this time, mag-a-add naman po ako ng what do you call this? Ng teachers, no? Or educators from Sorsogon. The only problem that I might encounter today is that we are in the different tenant. Ano pong ibig sabihin kong different tenant? Ibig pong sabihin, kumbaga sa bahay, magkaiba po tayo ng bahay. I'm from Manila, I'm from NCR, and you're from Bicol Region. So magkaiba po tayo ng tenant. So subukan kong mag-add. Tingnan ko kung may Sir Abet, ano bang pangalan ni Sir Abet? Sir Abet, can you please unmute? May I request to please unmute your mic? I'm gonna try to add you para lang po mapakita natin na it will
yes po, ma'am.
Sige po, sir. Ano pong ating account?
Albert.Liaba. L. Liaba.
Yaba.
001.
001?
Yes po, ma'am. At DepEd. Sorry po ma'am, R5.
Okay, 001 at R5 po.
Yes po ma'am.
At
R5.
R5.
Dash 2.
Dot, ano?
Dash 2.
Dash 2.
.dp.gov. And then, small po ma'am yung yung
alin po ang
yung
okay, this one.
Ayan.
Is this one, sir? Okay, sir. I'll try to add hindi po ito.
Yung small po ma'am yung small letter po yung start po ma'am.
So this is a small letter po. Yes, how about the lava, sir?
Yes po ma'am, same po, small po. Ayan. Yes po ma'am.
This one?
Yes po ma'am.
Sir, kindly notify me kung na-add kita ha.
Yes po ma'am.
Okay. So as of now, si Sir Albert 001. Actually, sir, I guess I don't know kung ito ba kung tama ba, no? Pero possible na ma-add, but your role would be guest. Tama po? So magiging guest po ang role ni Sir Alba. It's because hindi po tayo parehas ng tenant. Okay? So kami po, ang mga kaparehas namin sa Pasig, which is NCR2, kayo po R5-2, kami naman po NCR2, are those are educators from Quezon City, Marikina, Mandaluyong, and Pasig. So lahat po ng mga teachers na yon belong to the same tenant, no, in NCR, which is NCR2. So may NCR1 pa po. Okay? So siguro I'll be adding, so na-add ko po si Sir Albert, I'll be adding some of my co-mayas, no, in the same region. So let's say, for example, I will be adding Ma'am Sheila Manlisido, Ma'am Serena Galoy, Sir Michael Morelia. Nakita niyo po, once I click their name, their account, no, kahit nga po name lang, napakadali ko po silang i-add because we are in the same tenant. So yung nakikita niyo pong mga suggested names po na nag-appear kanina are those educators, or it could be students with the same, no, region na kung saan ako ay belong, and that is NCR2. Okay, so inad ko lang po yung ilan po sa mga kaano ko po, what do you call this, ka NCR2 po, the same tenant. Okay, sige po, so makikita niyo po yung difference, no, when I add Sir Albert, hindi ko po pwedeng palitan ng role niya. Automatic po siya po ay guest. Whether I like it or not, he like it or not, automatic po ang magiging role niya is guest. But with other educators in the same tenant, which is from NCR2, dito po sa 5 pong ginad ko, okay, mapapansin niyo po that I can actually change the role. Pwedeng si ma'am na bata, instead of member, pwede po siyang maging owner. Pwede pong si Ma'am Catherine Santos, instead of member, pwede ko po siyang gawing owner. Okay? So makikita niyo po, ayan. Ayan. So may nung inad ko si Ma'am Serena, ayan, meron na kaagad siyang reply or message sa akin. Okay? So if you want to see kung ano po yung, kung ilan na po ang naka-add na members, all you have to do sa tabi po ng inyo pong team name, i-click nyo lang po itong 3 tuldok or ellipses. Okay? And then click manage team. Pag click po natin yung manage team, makikita po natin who among this account or yung mga added accounts po natin ang owners and guests. No? Ilan nga ba ang owner? So as of now, 3 po kaming owner. Ibig kong sabihin, aside from me in my absence, wala ako, hindi ako available. It could be Ma'am Catherine Santos and Ma'am Joanna Novata who can add a member to the team and who can actually handle meeting, no, in my absence. No, it is a best practice po, no, na aside from you, mag-assign pa po kayo ng iba pa pong owner, no? Pag nag-create tayo ng team para kapag hindi kayo available, may katuwang kayo, no? Even po sa pag-a-add ng member. Okay? And then I have here 4 members and guests, and one of those guests is si Sir Albert, pero yung 3 po, pwede po silang palitan ng role, no? Because the same tenant member naman po sila for the meantime dito sa akin. Okay, someone message me. Baka sinasabing malapit na yung time mo. Okay. Ayan po. Kasi po, ayun, parang si Ma'am Serena ang naglagay ng GIF. Okay, Ma'am Serena, send me a GIF through PM po. Ano po ang pagkakaiba niya? Okay, so can we see the difference between the two messages? The first message that was sent by Ma'am Serena was actually inside the canvas. So ibig kong sabihin dito po sa canvas area. So makikita niyo po yan lahat. Nakita niyo po lahat. Pero yung chat po, kasing tubas to ng private message, no? Kung medyo confidential or if you want it between you, no? Or dun sa tao na gusto nyong kausapin, sa teams na kung saan ay kayo lang ang gusto nyong mag-usap, you can send him or her as a private message, okay? So yan po. Ayan, this time po, gusto ko naman po na isend nyo ako ng message. Let's see if this will work, okay? So hindi ko po kayo ma-add. It's because we are in different tenant, or pwede ko naman kayo ma-add, kaya lang your role is participants, no? Or guests rather. So sige nga, try po natin if ever po, ano po yung iba pang paraan, no, to collaborate with our co-educators in different tenants. So another thing that we will going to do today is I want you to send me a message. I will going to send a code. No, mag-send po ako ng code. So hindi ko po kayo i-add, mag-send po ako ng code. So to do that, pindutin po yung tatlong tuldok, okay, yung ellipses, then manage team. Okay, and then under that or inside, no, doon po sa setting po natin, click lang po natin yung setting. Okay? And then nakikita niyo po tong team code. So click lang po natin yan and the team will automatically create or generate a code for us. So generate. Okay. So ito po yung aking, i-type lang po ito. Okay, copy ko lang po Okay. Ayan po, sinome in ko lang po. Copy ko lang po ito and then kung gumagamit po kayo ng Teams, please do so for collaboration today. So pupunta po ako sa Teams. Okay, punta po kayo sa join or create team and then enter this code. Ayan. Charlie, talagang kala mo, alam ko naman no? CH2EP1F. Try talaga ako na may patango-tango pa sana ako, kaya lang sige po, yan na lang po muna. Okay, CH2EP1F, okay, kindly use that code and then pa-screenshot na lang po. Okay, and then subukan niyo po akong i-message. Siguro pa-send na lang. Okay. I-send ko po sa sa ating chat. Chat. Hindi ko makita ang chat. Okay, sige po, pa-screenshot na lang po and then send me a message po. Kung pwede lang po, magpadala po kami ng Microsoft Teams kaya lang parang hindi po siya possible today, no? Pero siguro po kung mag-meet po kami nila Sir Abet. Okay? Ako wala pang nagsisend. Ulitin ko po ba? Sige po, manage team. Ayan. Parang may nag-message na sa akin. Ay, wala pa. Pero someone is ni Jennifer Alimasa, no? Parang nandito na. Sige po, i-manage team ko po ulit. Setting by just entering the team code. Okay? CH2EP1F. Just click Teams. And then go to join or create team and then paste nyo po yung code and then click join and then makaka-join po kayo dito sa aking created group po, which is the SDO Sorsogon Team for Collaboration. Okay? Sige po, habang naghihintay po ako ng inyo pong mga messages, proceed po ako. Sana po ay makapag-send kayo sa akin ng message. Siguro simple hello lang po. Simple hello will do. Ayan po. Ayan. So, hintay lang po ako ha. Sige po, mamaya naman po once nakapag-send kayo, papasok po ang mga messages dyan. Or if you want, pwede rin po kayong sa chat. If you want to collaborate through PM naman po ito, or it could be a group conversation with 2 or more person. No? If you want na hindi siya dito sa conversation, makita ng ibang team members, okay, pwede rin po sa chat. All you have to do is to click, okay, let's say for example, Ma'am Serena. So I'll be creating what do you call this? GC, no? Parang group conversation with Ma'am Serena and Sir Abet.
Yes po, ma'am. Nag-error code po ako, ma'am.
Bakit po kaya? It's because
Ay,
maybe
one,
we
okay.
are... Nakapasok na, sir, yung message mo. Nag-error code po ba? Can you please give me a feedback?
Okay na po, ma'am, kasi yung one nalagay ay...
Okay po. So mag-add pa po ako ha. Let's say for example, conversation between the 3 or more person, pwede po. So nag-add pa po ako ng iba ko pa pong mga ka-collaborate, pero this time not in the team canvas, but instead mag-uusap kami through chat. So ayan po. Sabihin ko lang hello mga kameya. Ayan. Okay, magiging speakers nyo rin po sila. So, hihintayin ko po ang sagot ni Ma'am Serena, ni Ma'am Catherine, ni Ma'am Joanna. Let's say, for example, mag-send ako sa kanila ng GIF. Then, type ko lang po yung hello. Okay. Ayan. And then, pwede rin po ako mag-send sa kanila ng emoji para rin pong normal na ginagawa natin when we are conducting collaboration with our students, with our co-teachers using the messenger. Ayan po. Pwede rin po akong mag-attach ng video. So, siguro po, mag-attach ako ng, siguro magtanong ako, what is Microsoft Teams? Let's say, for example, gusto niyo na magkaroon ng collaboration with your students and you want to conduct it privately, okay? And you want to send a video to them, pwede po yan. Or mag-send po ako ng phrases. Nandito po lahat yan sa conversation, but this time, this is through PM, no? Or private message. Okay, mag-send po ako ng phrase. Okay, so courage. Okay, ito halimbawa kay Ma'am Serena. Okay. Halimbawa, a more private phrase, no, to Ma'am Serena. So makikita niyo po, mababasa po yan ni Ma'am Serena. Okay? And I can also attach a file. Let's say, for example, meron akong gustong i-upload na file through PM. So pwede rin po yan. So sige po, gusto kong i-send sa kanya ang aking picture. Let's say, for example, nangingi siya ng picture sa akin. Kasi ano po namin yan ang aming pong, si Ma'am Serena po ang aming isa sa taga-ayos ng aming mga webinars. O yan, nag-send po ako. Bakit kaya hindi ma-upload? Sige po, siguro ano na lang po.
Hi po, ma'am.
Yes
hi.
po, sir. Is it yes po, sir?
Ma'am, okay lang po, ma'am. Matanggal yung code kasi hindi kami naka-join. Error code po ako. Pati yung iba.
Okay, sir. Nag-error po tayo. Hindi po siya tinatanggap. Hindi po, okay. Maybe one of the reasons, sir, it's because we are in different tenant. Pero try pa po natin. Maybe that is one of the reason. So that's answer the question, yung tenant, no? As much as possible, put the same tenant. Pero sir, can you please try to message me since you are already added in the team? Okay? So sir, tingnan niyo po. I-mention ko po kayo ha.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, i-mention ko po kayo kasi kahit naman po guess. Ayan. Ayan. So sige po, i-message ko po si Sir Albert, but this time, ang role po niya is guest. Let's see kung masasagot po niya or maa-access po niya yung aking message. Sir, nakita mo ba yung message ko? Pumasok ba sa Teams mo?
Loading pa po, ma'am.
Okay, sige. So pag pumasok po, sir, please notify me. So sige po, isa pa
Yes
po,
po,
subukan
ma'am.
natin ha. Baka kaya naman. Sige, let's try to generate again the pero it will be the same code din lang po. So let's try to generate again. Nakita niyo po kanina sumagot na po ang aking mga kamelya. Ayan. So again, it's CH2EP1F po. 1F. Okay? So sige po, punta po ako sa Teams. Subukan lang po natin yan. Malay po natin maging successful, no? Ayan. So, CH2EP1F po. So yan po. Sige, try lang po Try lang po natin. So sige po. So habang hinihintay ko kung papasok ang inyo pong mga message sa akin, so supposedly, ang magiging dapat na maging po niya, once you enter the code, dapat dito po siya papasok sa ating canvas. So dito po siya mag-a-appear, no? If ever po na hindi gumana, maybe it's answers the questions na maybe because we are in different tenant, no? Maybe that is one of the reason, no? Okay po. So this time po, magkikreate naman po ako ng additional channel. So general actually is the default channel of our MS Teams. Whether you like it or not, nandyan po siya. Okay, so how we gonna add additional channel? Okay, so let's say you can actually add up to 200 channels, no? Including po sa mga i-delete natin. And you can actually be a member of 1,000 teams. And you can actually create 250 teams. Parang may nagsusulat ko, okay? Okay, so manage team po not manage team. Actually, add channel po. Mag-add po ako ng channel. Let's say, for example, this channel is for your students. Okay? So, let's say, for example, ang i-create, sige, let's try to, let's say, for example, mag-create po tayo ng channels for the different subjects, no? Halimbawa lang po ito, Let's say, for example, this is for English subject. So, English subject. Bakit mali ang English ko? Subject. Let's say, for example, nag-create po tayo ng channel for our students, for our class. So instead of creating an individual channel for each of the subject, mag-create po tayo ng one channel for our class, and then we will add the 8 subjects, no? For high school po ito 8 subjects, no? For secondary level, for example, okay? So i-add ko po yung English subject. Now, the question here is standard or private. Pag standard po, anyone in the team can actually join, no? Can actually access this channel. Okay? So, English. So, palitan ko po, let's say, for example, I'm gonna recycle this team. I-recycle ko po yung team instead na SEO Sorsogon team, palitan po natin to ng i-edit team lang po. Pwede po tayo mag-recycle ng team. Okay? So, pwedeng palitan ko po ito, halimbawa, grade and section excellent. Halimbawa lang po ito. Halimbawa ito ang section nyo and you are the advisor of grade 10 section excellent. Okay? So ang pwede nyo pong i-add dito as member, no, if you're gonna do this, no, for your advisory class, you will add 8 subject. Of course, you have to add all of your advisory class. And then you have also to add all of the teachers, no, na kung saan ay nagtuturo sa mga estudyante nyo. Okay? So sige, add ko naman po, another po, I'll be adding now the channel for my for the Filipino subject of my students. Okay? But this time, sige po, i-add ko po muna. Then, the next channel po, halimbawa na-add po natin yung 8 channels na yan. No? Lahat po ito ay accessible po sa lahat po ng estudyante natin at sa lahat po ng teachers, no? Na kung saan ay inad natin at nagtuturo ng English, Filipino, and other subjects. No? This time naman, if you want to create a subject exclusive only for you as an advisor and for your students, no? Ano po yung pwede nating i-add na channel dyan? Let's say, for example, you will add another channel which is the, ano ba yun? Homeroom, tama ba? Homeroom channel o homeroom channel for your students. Okay? So this time, instead of standard, we will be choosing the private. Okay? Ang pagkakaiba po nito, kanina, hindi tayo hininga ng members of the team. But this time, dahil private po ang inad po natin na channel, no, ang create natin ng channel, so what is the difference between the standard and the private? Yung standard po, lahat po ng members of the team can actually access all of those channels. Lahat po ng files and conversation, ma-access po nila. Now, with regards po sa private channel, so mag-add po ako, for example, si Ma'am Catherine is one of my student, for example, and then si Ma'am Joanna is one also of my student, and then si Sir Albert is also one of my student, same with Ma'am Serena, okay, who is also belong to Great and Excellent. I will add them. Okay, and then since si Ma'am Serena, for example, ang leader of the president of my section, instead of member, I will be assigning her to other role, which is also the owner of the team. Okay, so ibig sabihin may makakatulong ako. So yan po, nakita niyo po homeroom. Yung homeroom ko po ay may lock. What does it mean? Ibig kong sabihin, lahat lang po ng estudyante ko dito na i-add ko at tanging ako lang po ang makaka-access at visible lang po ang team na homeroom para sa amin ng estudyante ko. Hindi po ito makikita ng iba pa nilang subject teacher. No? So again, if you want to make it exclusive for your members na kung saan ay gusto niyo lang maging bahagi ng team na yon, so all you have to do is to create, again, pakita ko po ulit, pasensya na po kayo ha, medyo nagluloko ang aking mouse, no? So from time to time po talaga. Okay? Add channel. Okay? Then, instead of standard, make it private. So lahat po ng files na nakapaloob dito sa homeroom, magalit man ako sa kanila, mag-sermon man ako sa kanila, hindi po yan makikita ng 8 teachers, no? Na belong po or kasama po sa grupo na to, because the conversation and the files uploaded in here, no? So bawat channel po ay may files yan. So lahat po ng files at conversation, pagalitan ko man sila, ang makakakita lang po niyan ay kami-kami lang. Pangaralan ko man siya, I rather use the word pangaralan ko man sila, no? At meron man silang mai-relay sa akin ng mga concerns, no? Na sabihin na natin may problema sila sa isang subject, medyo nahihirapan sila sa instruction ng iba nilang teachers, kayo lang po ang makakakita niyan. It will not be visible to other members of the team unless po i-add niyo po yung mga teachers niyo, no? Yung mga co-teachers niyo po na nag-handle po ng section niyo. Now, this time po mag-create na po tayo. Okay, bilisan ko na po ng konti. Nakuha niyo po ba? May question po ba bago tayo pumunta sa meeting po? May question po ba tayo, mga ma'am, sir? May nakikita ako nag-raise ng hand. Siguro mamaya na lang.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, wala pa naman po sigurong question, ano? Siguro later na lang po, sir, no, for our open forum. Okay lang po ba? Can I proceed na po? Okay, proceed na po ako, ha?
Yes.
Okay, let's say, for example, we want to create a meeting, no? So in order to create a meeting, all you have to do is to, ayan po, meron po ako nasa calendar ko, no, kasi ngayon po ay meron po kaming E2, no. So sige po ma'am, mas importante po kayo sa akin today, no. So mamaya po ako attend yan, okay? So let's say for example, you want to create a meeting. Okay? Click lang po natin si calendar and new meeting. Okay. Ayan. Sa new meeting po, okay, makikita niyo po natin dito, we have to include the details of the meeting, no? And the scheduling assistant. Okay, yung mga calendars po natin, andyan po yung schedule. But we will focus more on the details of the meeting. The first one is the title of the meeting. Let's say, for example, every Monday, you're conducting a flag raising ceremony. Tama po ba? Okay, ito po ay ano po ito? Pwede niyo pong gamitin sa inyo pong ceremony. Ayan. Okay. Add required attendees. You will not, this is optional. Kailan po pwede tayong maglagay dito? Let's say, for example, in our flag raising ceremony or in a particular or specific meeting, we have invited guests. In-invite natin si SDS or in-invite natin ang ating SDS, no? Or in-invite natin si Mayor, si governor, si assistant mayor, assistant governor, no? Of course, hindi naman sila makakapasok kaagad, no? Unless po i-require na i-add po natin sila dyan. Or may isa pa po tayong gagawin, no? Later on, which is bypassing the lobby. So if that's the case, all you have to do is to add their email address in here. Okay? So this is optional. Pwede pong hindi natin sila i-add dito or pwedeng i-bypass lobby na lang natin sila. And then, susunod po, of course, you have to schedule when is the time and when is the date, no, of the meeting. So example, it will start, halimbawa lang po it will start 7 a.m. I-select ko na lang po dito, 7 a.m. 5 a.m. ang nailagay ko. Okay? Let's say, for example, 6:30 a.m. every Monday. Okay? All day if you want to do it every Monday, no, or every every Monday of the month, no, or pwede rin pong i-change natin yan every time you want to schedule it, no, or natatapos yan from 6:30 a.m. up to 7:30 is the maximum, okay, and then does not repeat, so wag na po every day ba. Okay, or daily ba? So ilalagay ko dito, let's say for example, daily or it could be weekly, no? So pwedeng kung flag raising ceremony, pwedeng weekly yan. Okay? So, of course, every Monday starting 3/22/21. So ibig sabihin, every Monday automatic po nasa calendar natin yan. Add channel. So importante po ito. Saan pong channel siya makikita ng ating pong mga members of the team. So let's say for example, ilagay ko yan dito sa okay. Asan na kaya yung team na created ko? Okay, wait lang po Baka kasi dahil sa aking internet connection. Okay. Ginawa ko pala tong grade 10 excellent, Nagpalit pala ako ng dalawa na pala ang aking excellent. Wait lang po Baka malito ang aking channel. Let's say for example, nasa na ba? Wait lang po I-ano ko lang po. I-discard ko lang po Kasi wala po akong pagbabatuhan na channel Kasi actually, the channel should be dito siya. Palitan ko po ng name. Baka po nalito ang aking team. Gawin ko na lang po, let's say for example, edit team. Instead of grade 10 excellent, kasi may grade 10 excellent na po ako, grade 10, let's say for example, talented. Okay? And then, update. So, hindi ko po siya na-update. So, diretso po ulit ako sa meeting. Calendar po ulit. Okay, new meeting. Okay. Flag raising ceremony. So importante po yun na alam nyo po kung saang team nyo ilalagay yung inyo pong create na meeting. 7 a.m. or let's say for example 6:30 a.m. Okay, up to 7:30 a.m. Okay, add channel. Sana po gumana na. Parang hindi siya nag-a-update. Baka need ko po na mag-restart. Pero siguro po, ilagay ko po muna sa ibang channel. Okay? Halimbawa lang po para lang makita nyo, not on this channel, but doon sa channel that I already created. Okay, let's say for example, dito sa general ng e-designers, halimbawa lang po. And then you can actually add agenda. So importante rin po ito na bigyan natin ng idea ang ating pong mga co-teachers, no, na kung anong klase ng meeting or ng conference ang kanilang a-attendan, no? So you can put few details on it and then send. Okay? Ayan, wait lang po Ayan, so makikita niyo po nandito po siya once na tiningnan po natin siya doon sa team kung saan ko po siya ibinato. Okay, sa e-designers team ko po siya linagay. Ayan. So makikita niyo po, ito na po yung flag raising ceremony na create ko, dated March 22, 2021, will start 6:30 a.m. and will end. Dapat it should be, okay, kung hindi po makita yung 7:30 a.m., okay, baka ano lang po. And then, join the meeting po. Okay? So sige po, bago po mag-join, ipapakita ko lang po sa inyo how to bypass a lobby. So ano po yung bypassing a lobby? Pag pumunta po tayo dun sa meeting na create po natin, okay, nakikita nyo po ito po yung create ko kanina. Okay, yung tatlong tooldoc, view meeting details. All you have to do is to meeting option. So ano po itong bypassing a lobby? Okay, karaniwan, ginagawa natin to, especially po kapag ang a-attend po ng meeting is someone who is not in the organization. So let's say for example, katulad sinabi ko kanina, you have invited the guests, you have invited the speakers who don't belong to your organization. Ang gagawin po natin is, kasi magtataka, hindi po ako nakaka-join sa meeting na create po ng meeting organizer. It's because you did not bypass the lobby. To do that, again, doon po tayo sa meeting options, and then who can bypass the lobby? Everyone. It means everyone na babatuhan niyo po ng link ay pwedeng maka-access at makapasok or maka-join sa meeting. Allow attendees to unmute. So ito po yung naging problema natin kanina sa Zoom kanina, because lahat po ay pwedeng mag-unmute. No? If the program or if the event is solemn. Sabihin na natin you want it to become solemn, walang maingay, kasi minsan hindi naman natin ginugusto na na maging maingay. It so happened lang na minsan aksidente na a-unmute po ng participants yung microphone. Nangyari na rin po sa akin, I am not aware na aksidente kong na-unmute yung microphone at lahat po pala ng sinasabi ko ay naririnig ng lahat ng nasa meeting. So if you don't want it to happen, in bypassing the lobby, you can select allow attendees to unmute. Okay? Ibig pong sabihin, kayo lang po as organizer ang pwedeng mag-unmute po ng mga attendees. So, ang automatic pagpasok nila, muted kaagad sila. At hindi sila pwedeng i-unmute ng iba pong attendees unless i-unmute nyo sila. Allow reactions, lahat ba pwedeng mag-react, lahat pwedeng mag-like, lahat pwedeng mag-heart. Ako gusto ko po na as much as possible merong active participation kahit man lang sa like, kahit man lang sa heart or reactions. So I will allow. Okay? So again, who can bypass the lobby? Everyone na may link can join. Who can unmute the audience? It's only me. Who can unmute the audience? So disable ko po siya. Who can react? Everyone in the meeting can react. Then save. Ayan. Ayan. So, balik na po ako kay Teams. So, once po na done na po siya, you can actually go back to your meeting. Okay? And then if you want to change another meeting details, view meeting details, okay, pwede po tayong mag-change ng mga details. And then let's start the meeting. Okay? I guess, okay. So sige po, tingnan ko lang po kung sino po yung mga members of the team. Okay? For the members of the team. So the meeting is actually starting. So tingnan ko lang po kung sino yung member of the team. Okay, mag-add lang po ako ng iba kong pong kasamahan na nandito. Ayan, mag-add lang po ako ng member, manage team members. So, Kat Catherine, Kat, lahat ng kami, ako na nandito, no, with the same tenant. Okay, add ko lang po sila. Can you please join the meeting? Ayan. 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 For those who are here, so can you please join the meeting? This time naman po, ang gagawin po natin is ayan po. As of now, wala pa pong nag-join ng meeting. Ako pa lang po ang tao sa room. Okay, so I am requesting my co-mayas to please join the meeting so that we can use the breakout room. Ito na po. Now, we will now be using the breakout room. Nakikita niyo po ito, parang katulad din po ng gamit nating platform ngayon. You can show the participants. So as of now, dalawa pa lang po kami ni Ma'am Joanna. You can interact with your participants through chat, okay, by clicking this chat icon. You can send emoticons, no, or reactions like heart, clap, no. Now, and the other one is, Ma'am Serena, can you please join para ma-break ko ang room? Okay. So, hintayin ko po ang iba pa. Okay, 3 participants, hindi, parang sa Zoom to. Okay, let's say for example po, you want to break the room. Okay, so far po kasi si Ma'am Joanna na bata pa lang ang nandito. Okay, tingnan ko po ang iba ko pong Ma'am Serena and Ma'am Cathy, can you please join the meeting so that I can break the room? So halimbawa po, meron po kayong mga you want to divide, no? You want to divide the attendees of the room. Yes, dito sa e-designer, may notification siya, Ma'am Kat, sa e-designer team. Ayan. Ayan. Nagko-call na si Ma'am Cathy. Ma'am Cathy, sa e-designer po. Ayan. Ayan. Sa e-designer po. Okay. So, let's say for example po, you wanna break a room. Gusto mo magpag-group activity sa mga estudyante mo. Okay, let's say for example, 50 students, 5 groups. All you have to do is to break the room. Breakout room po ang tawag dyan. So as of now, makikita nyo po dito, click lang po natin yung tabi po ng reaction breakout room. Okay, so I have here two person, no, in the room. Pangatlo po ako. Ako po yung teacher, for example. Sila po yung estudyante. So you can break the room automatically. No? Si mismong teams po ang mag-break po ng room, create room. Ayan po. So nakikita nyo po, I have here 2 attendees. And that is Ma'am Joanna and Ma'am Serena Galoy. Let's say for example, I want to, halimbawa lang po kasi dalawa lang po sila eh. So i-break ko pa po sila. Let's say for example, nag-groupings ako at gusto kong mag-create ng 2 grupo. So as of the moment, teams created 1 automatic room for 2 of them. So let's say for example, I will add a room. Okay, so start room ko siya. Okay, so daan po, makikita nyo po, mawawala po sila sa plenary. No? So ngayon po, nasa plenary pa siya. Pero later on, ayan, nawala na po si Ma'am Joanna. Pumasok na po siya sa room 1. So makikita nyo, silang dalawa ay nasa meeting na. No? O, hintay, ayan. Okay, so ako na lang po ang naiwan, teacher na lang po ang naiwan. Okay, so silang dalawa po ay nasa meeting na wala na po sila sa plenary. What if i-divide ko po sila, no? At mag-add pa po ako ng another room. So all you have to do is to click add room. Okay? Pag nag-add ka po ng room, so you have here room 2. You can actually rename the room, the room. Pero for the meantime, hindi ko po siya i-rename. Ito pong tatlong tuldok lang po ang i-click natin. But this time, I will assign ma'am. Okay? Let's say for example, I will assign ma'am, let's say for example, ma'am Serena Galoy to room number 2. So, mag-a-assign po ako ha. Wait lang po. Okay? Wait lang po. Habang nagbabasa pa yung aking ano. Okay. Wait lang po ah. So, okay. So, yes. So, ayan. I-assign ko ulit si Ma'am Nabata sa room 1. Okay, bumalik po siya. Inalis ko po siya sa room ano. Medyo ano lang po, nag-struggle lang po na ang aking internet. But later on, ayan, nakawala na po sila sa room. Okay, I will assign Ma'am Joanna to room number 1. Okay. Ayan, nasa si Ma'am Serena to room number 2 pala. So yan po. So makikita nyo, si Ma'am Serena po ay mapupunta po sa room number 1. Ayan. Okay, i-assign ko po si Ma'am. Ayan po, wait lang po ah. I-assign ko po siya sa room 1. Naghiwalay na po ba sila? Ayan po. So, unti-unti po papasok po sila sa kanilang designated room. Room 1, si Ma'am Serena. Bakit ayaw nyo maghiwalay ng room? Okay. Ayaw nila maghiwalay ng room. Eto, maghiwalay na po sila. Pabalik-balik kami. Okay.
Ayaw mo kami.
Okay. Si Ma'am Joanna po ay i-assign ko sa room 2. Ayan. Si Ma'am Serena po ay i-assign ko sa room 1. Ayan. Maghihiwalay na po sila sa ayaw at sa gusto nila. Ayan po. Hintayin lang po natin ha. So automatic po pag naging okay po ang aking start room na tayo. Ayan. Dahil hindi ko pa pala nakiklik ang start room. So yan, maaalis na po sila sa plenary and they will be designated to their own respective rooms. Si Ma'am Serena, bakit wala ka pang assignment? Ayan, nagre-read lang po. Ayan po, magkahiwalay na po siya. Si Ma'am Serena po, kamiting po niya ang sarili niya sa room 1. Si Ma'am Joanna po, kamiting niya po ang sarili niya sa room 2. No, in your class, you can also do this. No, again, all you have to do is to click this add room. Okay, click niyo lang po yung add room and then click automatic. Ipakita ko po ulit ha. Okay, i-click lang po yung automatic. Okay, once again, to assign or to break out room, to break the room, okay, ang gagawin lang po natin is, close ko na po yung room siguro. Ang hirap po kasing mag-meter. Yan paulit ha. Okay, so let's create a room. I have here room 1 and room 2. And then, start room. Okay. Then, pagbaliktarin ko po sila, pwede pong ilipat ko po sila ng room. Okay, so let's say for example, si Ma'am Serena, ilagay ko sa room 2. Okay. So mapupunta po siya dyan later on. And then, okay, so while waiting po, ganyan lang po siya kadali. All you have to do is to break the room and then click automatic or manual. Once you click automatic, you can actually select or divide the students into the number of rooms na gusto niyo po silang i-divide. Okay? So yan po, si Ma'am Joanna naman po ay ilipat ko sa room 1. Okay. Actually, internet connection lang po ang aking problema. Okay, pero actually, katulad po ng ginawa ko kanina, you can assign a room for each of them. Okay? Okay po. O, sige po. I guess that's the end of my report, of my discussion. Mas maganda po sana kung maraming nakapasok. So pwede po natin yung bawa, ito po ay group 2. Rinename ko po ang room 2 na group 2. Okay, and then yung first group naman po ay i-rename ko ng group 1. Bawa nag-groupings na po kayo. Okay, rename. Ayan. So sa group 2, dalawa po, ayan, in meeting na po sila parehas. No, pero parang nakapasok din sa room 2 si Ma'am Serena. No, actually nasa room 1 si Ma'am Serena or group 1, nasa group 2 naman po si Ma'am Joanna Navata. If you want to end the room, close the room, and automatic po magkikita ulit sila sa plenary. Babalik po sila sa plenary, yan po. Bumalik na po sila sa plenary. Mas maganda po sana kung mas marami po yung para mas nakita natin, okay? So, I guess that's the end of my discussion about MS team for collaboration among our co-teachers, no? Pero this time po ginamit ko po siya not only to our co-teachers but sa klase po mismo. Paano po natin siya magagamit sa ating pong classroom setup po. Ayan po. So this time po, di ba nag-flag raising ceremony tayo kanina? Nag-set po ako ng meeting. Now, kapag nagsiset po tayo ng meeting, di ba po every time po na nagpa-flag raising ceremony, we have to provide an evidence, no? It's either hihingi po ito ng report ng division office o di kaya naman ito po yung compilation of reports sa school natin. Kailangan po ito minsan sa SBM, no? Ang ginagawa po natin ay nagsisend pa po tayo ng link, no? Kung saan ay mag-a-attendance ang ating mga co-teachers, no? So dito po, all you have to do is to go to participant. Okay, punta lang po tayo sa participant. And then, yung tatlong tuldok po na yan, you can actually download the attendance list. Okay? So, pag nag-download po tayo, so downloading po siya, it will actually give us a copy of the attendance list. So, yan po. So, dahil dalawa lang po yung nasa call ko po kanina, ayan po. So tatlo kami actually. So dito po very accurate po ang data na i-generate niya. Hindi pwedeng dayain. It's because si Teams mismo ang magsasabi or diyan po nakalagay anong oras nag-join si teacher, anong oras siya nag-out. Baka kasi ang iba nating co-teachers nag-join lang at nag-out din kaagad. So sasabihin nila, no, nag-join ako sa time mismo at umalis din ako sa tamang oras. So pwede po nilang sabihin yun, no? Pero kasi ang ginawa mo lang naman, you send them the link and then sila na po ang maglalagay ng time in and time out nila. This time po, using the things, hindi po nila pwedeng, naniniwala naman po ako na walang ganun sa atin, no? Or maybe sa estudyante, no? Pag nag-groupings po tayo, maybe sasabihin nila, nag-join ako ng meeting natin, ma'am. Hindi nyo lang ako napansin. So, hindi po nila pwedeng dayain ang meeting attendance kasi automatic po nag-generate po siya si Teams ng ating pong attendance link. Again, to do that, just click this participant icon. Okay? And then, pag-click po natin yan, yung tatlong tuldok, download attendance. Okay? And if you want to leave the meeting, make it a practice to end the meeting. I-end po natin ang meeting at wag po tayong mag-leave. Okay? So, what is the difference between the leave? Pag leave po, pag nag-leave po tayo at may naiwan pa tayong estudyante sa loob, no, or kako-teachers na hindi sila aware, no, na nasa loob po siya ng meeting, lahat po na naging conversation nila, okay, lahat po na naging conversation nila ay ma-re-record po. Okay? So kung 10 oras silang hindi sila aware na hindi pala nila na-end ang kanilang team, 10 oras po mare-record ang lahat na naging conversation. So instead of doing that, no, dating lang po tayo, Ikaw na organizer, nakapag-leave na, hindi mo alam, yung mga estudyante mo sa loob, nagchichismisan pa pala, or may ibang issue na napag-uusapan at naka-record yon, no? Especially kapag na-click natin ang record. Okay? If you want to make it sure na na-end ang meeting without any participants inside the room, just click end meeting. Click po natin ang end meeting. And of course, it is a practice po, gawin po nating practice na mag-start recording po na tayo, especially if that topic is very important. No, para magiging review na rin po ng estudyante natin. And if you gonna do that, please make it sure that you what do you call this? That you inform whoever in the meeting that the meeting is recorded. Huwag po tayong mag-record ng meeting, especially kung ito ay estudyante na hindi natin sila notify na ang meeting po ay recorded. Because pwedeng mag-fallback po sa atin yan. If two of your students, for example, or some of your co-teachers are not sabihin natin, they are not affirmed that the meeting should be recorded, pwede nyo po silang sabihan ng, okay, since you're not agreeing and majority of those people in the meeting agreed that the meeting should be recorded, then that's the time that you have to let them to go out. No? Especially kung estudyante yan. Kasi baka mamaya na nababiolate na natin again ang kanilang data privacy. Again, so this time po, last na lang po, ang gagawin ko po, mag-upload po ako ng background effect. Diba po, may time po na medyo nahihiyang estudyante natin na mag-open ng cam. It's because yung background po nila ay possible na hindi kaiga-igaya. No? Maybe it will create parang yung impact sa kanila. Maaring sa atin, it's okay, but actually it's not okay for them. No, hindi lang po. Siguro I need to update po my teams ha. There are some teachers. Pero po, pag nag-click po tayo, anyone in this, ito pong nakikita nyo, ito pong background na to, these are actually uploaded by me. No, ibig pong sabihin, hindi po siya kasama sa mga available. No? Then apply background lang po. Ayan po, maybe talagang sa akin alam po, internet challenge lang po. Pero it will actually apply the background that you have selected. Okay? So I guess that's the end. Talagang end na po ng aking pong discussion. So I'm gonna end the meeting. Okay? Okay? Ma'am, okay na po ako.
Okay, sige. Thank you po, Ma'am Haidee. I'll be presenting na po my screen.
Okay po. Okay, thank you po.
Okay, so thank you very much, Ma'am Haidee, for sharing to us how to use Teams and, of course, the advantages and features of MS Teams. Behind your busy schedules, you still grace us with your presence here in our digital literacy training for SDO Sorsogon. Thank you very much, Ma'am Haidee.
Thank you po.
And also, thank you very much also to our MEA teams, especially to Ma'am Joanne, Ma'am Serene, and Ma'am Catherine for assisting Ma'am Haidee on the demonstration po. Thank you very much po. So next one, so after supporting initiatives with staff teams with Ma'am Haidee S. Garrido, let's move on to our next topic, which is crafting with a collaborative environment with class teams and creating authentic assessments with Ma'am Catherine Santos. So let me introduce her to you. She is from Division of Pasig City, a Microsoft Education Ambassador, Microsoft Innovative Educator, MIE Master Trainer for 2020 to 2021, and a National Trainer for Office 365. So please help me welcome Ma'am Catherine Santos. Hi, Ma'am.
Hello po, good afternoon. Maliwanag po ba ang aking audio?
Yes po, ma'am. Yes po.
Yes, so good afternoon once again. I would like to greet all the participants and of course my co-speakers, Ma'am Haidee and the rest of the co-speakers. And of course, I would like to say thank you also to Sir Albert Liaba. Siguro po ay hindi ako sure pero because of him, isa siya sa mga nag-coordinate at nag-initiate ng division training na ito. And syempre, I would like to appreciate the effort of Sir Antonio B. Bunganay, your OIC, the ICT Sorsogon. And syempre gusto ko pong i-greet lahat ng teachers sa Division of Sorsogon. Diyos marahay na hapon sa Ibugabos. Alright, so as you know po, isa rin po akong Bicolana, pero I came from the island of Catanduanes. So yun, taga Catanduanes po ako na napadpad dito sa Maynila. At ngayon ay nandito na sa gantong journey. Okay? So without further ado, I would like to go through with my topic na para kung magkaroon man ng problema ay meron pa tayong enough time at magkaroon tayo ng magkaroon pa tayo ng